I was resting in my hut, for a huge storm had hit the island, and suddenly I could hear like these loud bangs. It almost sounded like footsteps. And then, before I knew it, boom! The hut containing my brother was completely destroyed. We were both hanging there from the helicopter on just a thin rope, and then suddenly we could make out this 200-foot silhouette in the rain. It almost looked like a dinosaur. Well, I don't know what it was, but it was tall and scary. Suddenly, the helicopter we were dangling from just got slapped right out of the sky. Luckily, it managed to hover long enough for us to float safely to the ground, and luckily we made it with no injuries. Though, I think I might have a broken arm. Ow. Alright, thank you for that. Our next speaker is paleontologist and biologist, Dr. H. Yamani. Good morning, everybody. You might want to listen closely because this may be a very groundbreaking and important day in science. Over the last 30 minutes, I have heard testimonies explaining that people have seen a creature with enormous size. In order for these testimonies to be proven the truth, I must travel to Odo Island with the witnesses from last night's incident, collect some samples from the aftermath of this rampage, and get us a better understanding of this very interesting world that we live in. This well is dangerous. Do not use it for now. Well, then how are we supposed to get water? Well, I suppose if there was a radioactive fallout, the wells on the other side of the island would have been affected as well. Then why are only these ones radioactive? I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. Mr. Muraku. Yes, Professor? If I were to tell you that this was a footprint, would you believe me? Well, judging by its size, I don't think I do. My God, the footprint's radioactive. Hey, this ground is dangerous. Stand back. How is this even possible? No creature in the world is that size. Probably has to do with radioactive mutation. Wait a minute. It's the fossil of a shellfish. You shouldn't touch that with your bare hands. Alright, put this in my bag. What is that? Look up there on the hill. Did you get it on camera? Of course I got it on camera. The picture is outstanding. Well, he's gone now. Ladies and gentlemen, I have assembled you all here to this emergency town meeting to talk about a very serious matter that could change our lives forever. Earlier today, when me and my team were on Odo Island collecting samples from the rampage last night, we got an unsuspecting visit from a very massive and malevolent behemoth. Oh, wow. Godzilla was once a myth on Odo Island about a giant sea monster that would devour all the natives on the island. It has been proven to be real today. This photograph that we took of him estimates that he is around 50 meters tall, or about 165 feet in height. He's lived on that island. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is only the tip of the iceberg. For this creature is highly radioactive. While we were taking samples, some of the landmarks around the area had mass amounts of radiation on it. It made me question why this creature is radioactive, and here's my theory. A few years ago, when nuclear testings were still going on in the Pacific Ocean, I believe that this creature was caught in the middle of one of the H-bomb blasts. And due to the mass exposure of radiation, it has mutated him to what he looks like today. But the main reason of why this creature was in the middle of this H-bomb blast sort of remains a mystery. For this creature dates all the way back to the Jurassic era, over 100 million years ago. And the reason I know this is because we found a fossil of a prehistoric shellfish from Jurassic era in one of his footprints on Odo Island. Thank you, Yumani, for that. For this meeting is adjourned. But let me assure you to all that we do not have to worry about this Godzilla thing anymore. For we are sending battleships out into Tokyo Bay to launch bombs into the ocean and kill this thing once and for all. Your Honor, wait a minute, I don't think we should kill him. Dr. Yamane, you do not make the rules in the courtroom, the government does. Godzilla shouldn't be killed. He should be studied. Look, Professor, I get it. You're a biologist. You devote your entire life to science and you don't want this. And as a friend, I would agree with you. But as a volunteer, I must say that the government knows what's right and wrong. Get out of my office. And turn out the light while you're at it.